All right, so I've been getting a lot of questions still about this Garmin R10 after doing a few videos, and I think it's a very valid question, the one I really haven't answered, and that is, would you go with the device? Let's get into it. Hey everybody, Scott Oaken coming at you. We're here, we're in the studio. We're doing some more major changes in here, so excited for what we have coming in the off season, helping you get better. So make sure you click that subscribe button. And also we're gonna be showing you how to use your simulator and drills that you can do to get better at the game. So if you wanna see our programs that we have during the off season, I'm gonna link all that stuff down below. And one last thing, I want to give a shout out. Steve, online student, finally got his goal of breaking from triple digits and get into the double digits. He was able to pull it off. So Steve, congratulations. I know you watch the videos, so congratulations. Awesome job. Can't wait to keep going. Let's talk about the Garmin R10. Okay, so here is the question I get, and I'm getting a lot of emails, a lot of messages about it. And it is, Scott, would you go with this device over the Mevo Plus? And the reason it's Mevo Plus or this device is they're both radar units. So if you have the space, people are looking at that radar unit thing to be able to get those. And here's my answer. The question, obviously that you have to think about too is if you have the budget for a Mevo Plus or a Garmin, that's a big deal, right? 600 to 2,000 is a big price difference. But here is my thing. Would I use the Garmin over the Mevo Plus? No, I'm still gonna be using the Mevo Plus, and here's why. So the Garmin, my final thoughts on it are, it is a great little toy slash something to hit balls and kind of stay occupied. But if we're talking about being serious at improvement, there's a few things that I think are missing that you really need to be able to, have when you are working with a monitor. So the biggest one for me is when we're doing data measurement, and every single launch monitor that we look at, they're gonna have the ability to set parameters inside of the software, such as how far away are you, where are you pointed, stuff like that. And there are some great options. Again, if you go with this device, it can be a great device. Check out the alignment aid that we had in the last video. I think you're gonna see that you can get it set up fairly good, but when we're talking about really measuring and trying to look at data, fairly good isn't good enough. We're trying to get this thing as exacting as possible. And FlightScope's done some things where they've actually added in the ability they've made it like a T in the alignment section. I think that's a big deal. Like those little things make me trust the data that I'm getting more from that device. I also think it does catch every shot. I barely ever have a no read. And I also like that there isn't any quirky things that you have to do as far as, all right, hey, in my swing, in my pre-shot, you can't do this, you can't do that, or else the device will not read the shot. Like I don't want those types of things to exist because you know what? If as far as like a Waggle goes, something like that, which would set off the Garmin, I think that's an important part of a golf swing. People need to be doing those. They don't need to be frozen still. You should not be frozen still over the golf ball. So if you have to freeze to be able to hit a ball, that's actually a negative for your golf game. So I don't want things that have that as a requirement to be able to operate the unit. So is it a great unit? Absolutely. I think Garmin, you did a great job. You have a device that is a little bit lower. It offers the ability to play some holes. That is huge. It's not a real life like simulation experience, but you know what? Can we talk strategy? Can we just hit some shots and play a couple of courses? Absolutely. You're going to hit it up there and get around the green, and then you're going to be basically done. And so I think it's something that it's a fun toy that's going to get you through the winter. Is it a serious practice tool? I would say no, although there are some things you can do to practice with it for sure and get better, but you're going to need to do a lot of other things away from using the device when you get outside and on the range that I just don't think you can rely on when you're using the device. So for me, again, that's my uses. That's what I use the devices for. I teach, I have helped people out. So I'm looking for devices that do this. There is a big FlightScope update coming I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling I know what it is. They don't tell me that, so I'm waiting to see what it is. And if it's what I think it might be, it's going to be a game changer, and it would be mega. So we're going to see what that is. But again, I think they did a good idea, good job. You got some ideas that you can work with, maybe get some ideas and concepts about the swing down. But when you're really trying to nail it down and going through and trying to make sure, hey, this is exactly what I'm trying to do, you're not really going to be getting it there, and you're going to need something a little bit more that's going to help you make that happen. And that really comes from just the setup that you need to be able to do to get the right numbers. So that's my thoughts. Again, great device. Not going to be one that I'm using because of my needs, but it might work out really good for you based on what you're trying to do. Again, if you're just looking for something to hit and have some fun with, it might be worth it to check it out. So let me know if you have any questions about it. If you want to order one, check out the links down below. And if you're interested in any of the online schools, make sure you check those out as well. Looking forward to helping you with your game this off season. So without further ado, we got more exciting videos. The off-season project is starting on Wednesday. I'm excited to share this with you as we go through things you should be doing in the off-season and getting your game better. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.